Hey everyone, it's Holly from Baby Gizmo. Yesterday we took two very long flights with three kids ages 4.5, 7, and 9 years old on our way to the Disney Aulani Resort in Hawaii. Now while we were super excited to go to Hawaii, I was very nervous about taking the kids on that long of a plane flight. Now we had two flights to get there. One that was 4 hours and then the second one was 7 hours. And this was the longest flights my kids have taken. So I had to be extra prepared. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you what we did, because you know what? The kids did extremely well. I was surprised. I was surprised that they handled that 7-hour flight with ease. And it may have something to do with my preparation. So I just wanted to share with you today of what we brought to keep them busy. Now, the first thing I want to say is that we got on a very early flight in the morning, and instead of going right to the iPads to let them play, we said no iPads, that they had to sleep first because it was 7 a.m. So, because I figured if once my kids get the iPads, they kind of keep themselves awake trying to play the games. So we made sure that every kid had a blanket and a pillow or a neck rest. And so we took the new Skip Hop travel blankets, which I adore. They're part of the Zoo family. This is what it looks like, all folded up with the handle, so they could use it like a pillow like this. And here is one of them that is opened up. It's just the monkey, and so it has a padded place right here like a little pillow, but it is a very large blanket, so they were able to cover up in their seats to go to sleep. Now we also brought neck rests, and these go around the kid's head. Now these are kid size, so looks silly on me, but these are to help them sleep. And my 4-year-old, well, he didn't like something around his neck necessarily, so he just slept in it like this, like a pillow, and they worked out really good. Now these are new also from Skip Hop. They're the Zoo neck rests, worked great. So we had to make sure, because of how early the flight was and our flight home is very late, that they each had a pillow, they each had a blanket. And I also brought, if I can find it here, I also bought eye masks for each of them, and just your basic black eye mask. I don't see it right now, but they each had one, because sometimes on a plane people are opening the windows, they're turning on the lights, so they each had a black eye mask. Again, 4-year-old didn't want to wear it, but it worked out perfectly for my 7 and 9-year-old. Now once they woke up from a little nap, they slept for about an hour, I also made sure to pack them each a water bottle. And this is good for, yes, they give you drinks on the plane, but they don't have lids, they spill. After having, wet jeans, last time I took my 4-year-old on a plane, I made sure we had something that closed and that could be tipped over without spilling. So they each had a water bottle. We brought plenty of snacks, and I tried to not pack a lot of candy, because I knew that would just hyper them up and get them crazy. So one of the best snacks that I brought, and now it's gone, but I'm just showing you, I got these little containers. They're just, the throwaway ones, and I filled it with grapes. The grapes were a hit. Takes a little while to eat. The 4-year-old loved it. They all loved it. I brought granola bars. I brought raisins. I brought I did bring a little bit of candy like Twizzlers as a treat, but I brought apples. There's little packages of sliced apples that stay good. They stayed good the whole day until we opened them. A lot of snacks. Tried to definitely stay healthy, so they had something to eat, but they weren't tons of sugar. So tons of snacks. I also made sure to bring them crayons and pencils and things to color with. These are the new Skip Hop snack bags. I used them, some for snacks and some I put crayons and things in. Really, really great. They're waterproof, worked out really good. So that's the monkey one. Also, this is one of their snack bags, so it kind of pops up like that, so they can eat snacks like that. Again, love the snacks. Now, activity-wise, what I did is I brought iPads, and I made sure to load them up with videos they had not seen before, and kind of like a surprise. I put at least 3 to 4 new movies on the iPads, and you know what? The whole thing, I had it scheduled out. I knew they would have an hour to sleep, and then after that they would do a half hour of homework. Then they would do 45 minutes, and literally I had the whole time planned out so we could go from one activity to the next. And then they had movie time, so they would watch an hour-and-a-half movie. Then it would be something different. Then we would go back to the iPad for games. So again, you got to really structure it just to keep them busy. Otherwise, every 10 minutes they're going to be like, what's next? Make sure you get headphones. Obviously nobody, the rest of the plane doesn't want to hear your kid's movie. my kids are in grade school, so I brought homework. They have, they're gone for a week. They had to bring their homework, and that was scheduled in my time and we broke it up. We do 45 minutes of homework, then we'd watch a movie. Then we do another 45 minutes of homework. I also brought, this is a really great game and worked out great for my 9-year-old. It's Scrabble Flash, and there are 5 pieces that they give you random letters, and you have to make as many words as you can with those letters, and these pieces know when it's a word. She could play this for a while. This worked out great, and it's a 1-player game, so she could play it by herself. She could play it with either me or my husband, so Scrabble Flash was great for her. And then I also brought some flashcards to go along with the schoolwork. I thought we have 11 hours on a plane. This is a perfect time for, first of all, my 3rd grader worked on multiplication, and my 1st grader worked on addition. I got these at the teacher store. You can get them at Walmart. It worked out great. I also got these multiplication write and wipe things again at the teacher store, and this just allowed my 3rd grader again to practice this multiplication. Again, just trying to get him to learn a little bit. And then for my preschooler, this I love. Again, at the teacher store, it's a Brain Quest alphabet. It's a write and erase set, and this, he could practice all of his letters with this, pretty much that erase marker. And everyone, it all stays in its own thing here, so it's very compact, but he can go through and practice all of his letters. Really, really great learning tool, very compact in its own box. So I made sure to get some learning, not only just their homework, but I wanted some things that we could work outside their homework, because I knew we had a lot of time. So these are the main things that kept them busy. I'm telling you, the new movies, that was great. And the fact that I scheduled everything out, I had snacks, I had something that when the flight attendant came around, I was like, could you just fill up their bottle? Fill up their bottle with water, we're good. So we didn't have any messes or spills. The blankets were amazing because it helped them sleep. And I brought, obviously, music on the iPad. So I'm telling you that I was so surprised that I think that we can get to Europe now because I think they can make it. I think that I've got this whole scheduling down. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you of what we did with especially grade schoolers. They're, they get bored very easily. So this is how we kept them busy, and that's how we made it to Hawaii. And that's it for me today. So if you are thinking of taking your kids on a plane flight that is long, just maybe, grab a couple of these things or follow a couple of my tips. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will talk to you next time. I'm Holly from Baby Gizmo. Bye. Oh, hey, you know what? I want to hear from you. Have you taken your kids on a long plane flight? What have you done? Have you done this kind of stuff? Or do you have some other magic in your bag that you could share with us that, maybe it works even better? I would love to hear your tips on how you take kids on an airplane, a really long flight. That's the key, is the long flight. What do you do? So that's it. So I will talk to you next time. I'm Holly from Baby Gizmo. Bye.